up, wake 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 up,
Hello. We good? We good? Is it on? I think it's on, right? Is the mic on? It's on. Okay. Hello. What's up, guys? What's up, Mustang? What's up, Mosh? A little late. I know. I know. I know. It's just a little late. I was a little preoccupied. Hello. Hello, Alex. How are you? I was just a little preoccupied, Carl. Hope everyone's doing well. Excuse my messy background. So, I'm organizing. It's kind of the reason why I was a little bit late, because I had to do all of that stuff. But yeah, speaking about my collection, my video game collection. So I've been trying to. So I just sold off like last year. I told you guys I sold like a majority of my PlayStation 2 collection off. Right, like about 90% of it off. Right. I've been kind of getting he's looking for like specific systems. So I'm like, okay, let me get it all down. Blah blah. List it all down. Okay. So I sent them the list of GameCube games. Okay, I had. It's about like give or take. I don't remember how many was on the list, but it was roughly around, give or take, $850 to like $930. Okay, around that range. Okay. I sent him the list, and he's like, okay. So he did his own math. He's like, okay, so I got about, so it looks like there's about $700 worth of things. And I'm like, huh? And then right after, he's like, would you take $430 for everything? I was like, what? That was, I was like, I was about to take a shower, and I was just like, as I was taking the shower this morning, I was like, what? Like, what an offer. And I told him like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna take anything less than 800, because it's around 900ish, right? $900, give or take. Like, but I said like the minimum I'll take 800, and he's like, and he like how did you do your calculation? I'm like, oh, we use the same thing, but I think what happened is there's one or two things he didn't price correctly. One, which I think he might not have priced correctly, is this. So this right here, right? I'm trying to get rid of this. And if you look up on pricechart.com, this specific model, brand new, I mean, the price is almost the same for all throughout. Let me see if I find it. The price is the same throughout all of them. It's really freaking weird. Drinking beer, hot Cheetos, and fried chicken. Wow, that sounds amazing right now. I'm living off gummy bears right now. Yeah, it's here it is. Okay. So let me share my screen to you guys. Okay, so this. This is what it is. This is a. I think this is the right listing. I'm pretty sure it is, right? This is the 59 memory block. That's why it's called Memory Card 59, right? GameCube Memory Card 59. It's sealed. It's a little damaged on the side, okay? But on the website, it goes for $7, about rounded up $7 loose, which I think it's like sort of kind of accurate, maybe. I don't know. But then you see complete for 13, which I don't know how you get this complete. Makes no sense. Then you go all the way to like new price. So new price is $14. That makes no sense, right? $14 for this makes no sense, okay? No sense. So I went on eBay to double check the listings, and it goes from like kind of like okay rough shape. It goes around like 85 minimum, and then like a nice clean copy goes about like 120, 130. So on my list I put 100. Like I said, okay, this isn't like in the best shape, right? So it's a little warped, it's a little yellow, there's a break on the plastic. Okay, let's put 100 down, okay? I'm trying to be realistic here, okay? I'm not trying to squeeze the man's out of his thing. And to be fair, I didn't know this, but last night I figured out, okay? I figured out because I was curious. I was like, this guy's buying I've noticed, because this is a guy I met on Reddit. He's buying a lot of video games. A lot. Like, constantly from what I see on his Reddit activity. I was like, is he a reseller? So I just typed his Reddit name into it, into the thing. I mean, his Reddit username to eBay. And yeah, he is a reseller. Yeah. So now I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna wait like a week or two and see if I'm actually kind of curious. I'm gonna wait a week or two and see if any of my PlayStation 2 games that I sold to him shows up on the thing. Because I mean, I gave him, I think, like I said, I sold the portion of my, I sold like the 90% of my PS2 games, which if you do all the math, it should be about $2,000, okay, $2K. But I said, we eventually kind of landed on $1,750, right? So it's like $250 discount. But that's just because I didn't want to deal with I kind of feel like I went a little too low. I feel like maybe I should have stopped around 1,800, or maybe like 1,800 or maybe 1,900. But I was just kind of glad to get it all out of the way, okay? And the same thing is, the thing you got also have to understand is that it is $2,000, right? But it was like you also have to understand like $2,000 worth of games, but there was about 84 games. So 84 games spanned across equal 2,000. That's a lot. A lot of separate, like two to three separate individual sales is a lot, right? Taxes, shipping, eBay fees, PayPal fees, not PayPal fees, but like a lot of fees, right? So I feel like if I did sell all those 80-ish games off to get like the 2,000, I think I would have ate about like $100 or $200 in fees and shipping alone, and buying boxes and padding. So in my mind, 1750 was okay, like considering that, but that's just because of the amount of quantity. This is a quantity. That's why I thought that big of a discount was okay, because it would have pretty much what I gotten. But yeah, why would someone buy this for $10? Someone would buy it for $100. Probably. People love GameCubes. People would buy a lot. People put a lot of money to GameCube stuff, I would say. Played a couple hours Melee. Okay, wow. Oh, okay. Big money. Do you know about the D-Terminal GameCube and the HD GameCube AVs? Yeah, those are expensive. It's so weird how there's some consoles that there's some cables that are just so freaking expensive for no reason. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but like, wow, it's incredible. It's interesting, but yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why there was a huge discrepancy in the price. This one, and I'm also selling these off, and I don't think he added these in the price. I didn't know, but these go for about the used Donkey Kong Bongo go for about $30 to $45, like depending on the condition. So like in my mind, I put it for about 35, right, kind of in the middle. I have two of these, so 35, so 70 right there for those. And I think that those two and the memory card might have been a big reason why there was such a big discrepancy between my 900 evaluation versus 700 evaluation. He did something. He's gonna look at it. We're gonna talk about it later tonight and see what happens. I mean, we'll see, I guess, right? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you know how I said like the past few days I was gonna be done with the video for the Pokemon TCG and by like this Wednesday or Friday, right? I'm be honest. Okay, let me be very honest. Drop that a little lower. I don't think I'm gonna get the YouTube video. I don't think I'm gonna get the YouTube video out by Friday. I haven't started editing at all. I was so preoccupied with pulling a bunch of my video games out and cataloging them, and then like listening to condition and like looking up prices. I was so preoccupied with this like the past 2 days, because the faster I kind of get these out of my way, the less burden I have on my back. So I'm like trying to like as like I'm at as I'm in kind of flow of things. I was trying to get it all out of the way. Like I have all the DS stuff catalog. I have all the 3DS stuff catalog. Haven't priced them out yet, but the weird thing is that it's like I know I'm trying to get rid of my. I'm trying to get rid of my. It's weird. Like I'm trying to get rid of my DS and my 3DS stuff. Like, but I still need a 3DS XL, a new 3DS XL. Hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, my internet died. My power flicker, and my internet didn't come. My internet didn't come up for like 30 minutes to an hour. So I was like, well, it's already like 10 o'clock. I'm sorry. I'm I'm trying to downsize my collection. Dave's just been collecting dust for the past few years, and I always lie to myself like, oh, I'm gonna play it one day. I'm gonna play it one day. I'm gonna play it one day. It never really happens. And like worst case is if I really want to play one of these old games, good old Dolphin, good old PSX, whatever, good old Desmu, good old Citra, good old Yuzu, good old. Listen, I'm all set, okay? There's a couple of things that might be kind of annoying, like to get, right? Like I don't think there's like a Vita emulator. I don't think there's like a PS3 emulator or PS4 stuff like that. But the thing is, all of them are like the thing is like they can be soft modded. They can be modded to play like ISOs and stuff like that. So like I can like if I'm really desperate, I can hack my Vita, but I don't think I am. My Wii is hacked. My Xbox original's hacked. My PlayStation 2 is hacked. So like I can like if I really want it, I can just you can connect hard drives to all of those and just play it off of them, or I just play on my computer. So I'm not really and any new games I'm just gonna like outright buy like I want. Like Persona 3 Reloaded, that's coming out this Friday. Oh, Drew wouldn't let you. Listen, all I'm gonna say is that the world had to rebalance itself on Monday when I got like 4 heads in a row to continue to stream. Okay, the world was like, whoa, hold on a second. It had to correct the timeline a little bit. That's why my power flickered and my internet shut down for like 30 minutes an hour. The world rebalanced. All right, all is right in the world now. Do I have any GameCube controller? I do, but I literally played the shit out of them down. Bro, this is the one I'm using right now, and this is probably my best one, right? Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but like, bro is loosey goose. Like, listen. The webcam is not good, but all my GameCube controllers are just in terrible condition. It's legitimately the only reason I want to switch to a box, because I can't do this anymore. I can't justify spending $500 on a controller that I need to fix every 6 months. I'm like, I should just spend like a couple $100 and get a box. Like I would like. I tried getting on Nez's list to buy a controller. I was like I was trying to get on the wait list at one point. I don't know when, but I gave up at one point. I was like, screw it, like, because I had the money. I had enough. I had like a side, like a couple $100 I could waste on the controller. But I was like, okay, but it just wouldn't open. It just wouldn't open. So I was like, he just wouldn't, like, the wait list wouldn't ever happen. So I was like, screw it. I never got it. My biggest regret, okay? I think about it all the time, okay? Whenever I'm playing... Oh, let me start my timer. My biggest regret, okay, and for GameCube controllers, is that I remember... Ooh, let me start the timer, too. Sorry, give me a second. So, 106:53. Okay, one of my biggest like nightmare stuff is okay, only the OGs will probably remember this. Probably you, Alex, you'll probably remember this. At one point, before Smash 4 and everything, Amazon used to sell JP White GameCube controllers for like $30. It was like so cheap, and I only bought one, man. I bought one. I don't know how much I regret not buying more. I bought one JP White game controller. Brand new factory. bro, like there was so, oh my god, dude, I have nightmares about that time. I was like, I wish I bought like 10. I wish I bought like 20. I just didn't have money like that back then. I can't. I only have one. I still have the box and everything, bro. That one's like, I love the long wires and everything, and oh, but that one's even more. That one's even more fucked up because like I I kind of press. I press my buttons kind of hard, and my jump button's all messed up. Like it sticks and like it sometimes no the shields get stuck sometimes. I mean, I feel like a lot of my GameCube problems is like I could probably fix it, like open it in like a small fix. But man, in the beginning, I used to play with a GameCube controller for Ultimate, but then I kind of got lazy to set up the GameCube controller every time. So I just play with the Pro controller now. Because I only have when I started Ultimate, I only had one GameCube plug thing, so I have it always plugged in my PC for like Fast Melee and Anthrax Ladder. But then when my friend wants to play Ultimate, I have to unplug it, go in the back of my computer, unplug it, and plug it into my Switch. And I kind of got sick of it. And at one point, I was like, I'm just gonna play on Pro controller. But now I technically have two, right? But I'm already kind of inundated to using a Pro controller. So you know, it is what it is. I miss $30 JP White GameCube controllers. I think it was 30. It was either 30 or 40. It was so cheap. OEM. Whew. OEM Japanese JP White controllers. Oh, they were so good. So sad. So sad. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm really I don't know exactly which. I don't really know which modders are going to tip off, but like I'm highly considering in bringing a couple controllers just to get it fixed, right? There's none of them really have. They're all stock controllers. I haven't done any notches done, shortening the spring. No, what was it? I forgot what it was called. I have no snapback capacitor or whatever. I have none of those. It's just like plain old stock controllers that I beat to the ground. What game is this? It looks like that one game. It's Power World. Power World. But yeah, I'm Neighbor Crossing. What? Animal Crossing? You mean Neighbor Crossing? That's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. So theoretically, my mother-in-law has plastic containers, about 10 of them. Whoa, 10 untouched, hopefully low used. Bro, that's like a gold mine, bro. We foam in the mouth when people say when people say got a box full of like rarely used GameCube controllers. People, especially rare shells, people foam in the mouth. Like it's like drug, bro. It's like people foam in the mouth. People foam. You know what you should do? You should get the controllers. You should get those controllers, go to your local Smash tournament, and hand them out to little kids. I think that's the best way to battle the guilty consciousness, right? Instead of like, you know, yeah, I feel like that's the best way to do it, right? If you feel guilty about it, just get them, sell it $5 a pop to kids, like young kids in the local community, and just, you know, maybe keep one for yourself. Turn my favorite game into whatever this. As much as I love my game control, I think I think game controllers are the best controllers ever made, hands down. But I think I'm gonna probably switch to a box controller for like Smash and Melee, just because I cannot maintain, nor can the controller endure my rough beatdown. That I kind of, and I also kind of want to get into, I kind of want to get into traditional fighters, and I feel like if I already have a box, I would be more inclined to get into it, right? Because I don't have any sort of fight stick at all. Well, technically I do, right? I technically, here, let me show you my, hold on. I know you guys are gonna be really impressed. Okay, hold on. You guys are gonna be like, oh my god, he has that? Really impressed. Hold on. Listen. Whoa, calm down. Stop foaming in the mouth. Calm down. It's just state of the art, okay? I only need this many buttons, okay? State of the art. That's all the time it gets, okay? People might start fainting over that. you don't. You don't. No, just like actually, how you just go up and you pull the stick up. Listen, I just set up a wave dashing macro, okay? Nobody gotta know. Okay? Nobody gotta know. But that is technically my only fight stick. I mean, remember macros. That's crazy. You're gonna ban me for my NES Advantage macros? Stock parts. I'm just gonna. What actually? What's the current? I feel like I know it and I don't know it. What's the current stance on box controllers in Georgia right now? I feel like we've been in a limbo for box controllers for the past like 2-3 years. I remember a few months ago it was brought up for a little bit, like I think Swift was part of a community for it, and I know like they proposed a plan, but then like got, like, I don't know if it got approved or if it got rejected. Like it's like I don't know. because there's I think what Melee is struggling with right now is having like a central body system that people can go for information. Right? I don't know. I mean, the only top box, like, okay, well, I don't really watch Swift, okay, but other than maybe Swift, there's Pip. I know they're both box advocates. Save for Hacks and his multiple pages of documents. His man, I don't, bro. I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all. I mean, most of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. But there's this guy named Hacks. He's like, I think he was like the advocate for like box style controllers in the very beginning. Bro wrote like this most incredibly detailed and just kind of insane like lengthy document about the box controller and its and like the every pixel degree angle, and I'm like, I think he needs to be putting his time into something else. Like, it's like legitimately the amount of knowledge and effort and like professionalism he puts into some of these like box documents. Like, bro should have been some sort of like civil engineer, mechanical engineer, fit some other like some engineer, bro. I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, I was like, this is like beyond the passion. This is it's incredible. Okay, like I know he's in the middle. He's in the midst of controversy, and okay, but like you gotta give where credit's due with his like his way to like prepare. Oh, much like his way to prepare a document, man. Oh my god, insanely impressive. Let me pretend this challenge is almost over. Surprise! We're still the same position like 20 hours ago. Yep. We haven't moved a single place. This first hour is so pleasant and optimistic. Yep. Mark, exactly what I said last stream, man. First hour, I'm so happy. I'm ready to get to shiny. The next like 2-3 hours, I just want to end it all, right? He went to college to learn how to make he went to college to learn how to make the first box at the milling store's hand. Did he? What did Hacks even go to college for? It's delicious every time. It's delicious every time, man. Electrical engineering used solely for the box. That's bro, I'm telling you, Hacks, okay, is his passion for Melee is beyond passion. Because what I'm understanding is he went to college just for a degree. I'm assuming he did. I want to assume he didn't finish this degree, but he went just enough, okay? Just enough where he could build the controller, right? Is that my understanding? Did he go like 70-80% of college just to learn enough to make the box and then drop out? Or did he finish the degree? I hope he finished the degree at least. I hope he did, because that's like beyond insane if you went to college just to get enough knowledge to build a box. Like, that is, like I said, I don't know what the word, maybe obsession might be the better word than passion, right? I feel like there's a fine line between like genius and insanity, right? Passionate and obsessed, because I never knew that he went to college just for the benefit of the box. That's bananas to me. How much is the box right now? I thought after selling like most of my collection, I thought about using some of that money and buying a box or something. Yes, I am. And Camp, what did I go to college for? I graduated with software engineering. Software. How much are boxes right now? Huh. Wait, is box trademarked? Is the box name trademarked? Wait a second. There we go. We're still in pre-order? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Out of all the box controllers, okay, his looked the most like the most slick, nicest, okay? Like compared to the I forgot the one Pip uses. He used I also wanted that one because that one was a little bit cheaper, but those are sold out. Then he started using like the fucking hexacube. No, he used the pyramid, the Illuminati pyramid, I think. But like this, bro, it's really nice, okay? Like it's so fucking clean. Like it's like I don't know, it's so freaking clean. Like I'm willing to drop a few hundos for that, okay? I feel like that I can easily maintain and like buy extra buttons. That pyramid, yeah. It's oh man. Actually, when's Genesis? Is it? It's coming up, right? Yeah, I knew it was like it always happened at the beginning of the year, so it's in about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It starts on February 16. Oh wait, hold on. Is that a fighting game controller? Yes, it is. Like I said, I'm really heavily considering into transitioning into box controllers because, like I said, I really want to try Tekken. Okay, I love Tekken. I've been playing Tekken. I've been playing bits and parts of Tekken since like Tekken 4. Tekken on the PSP. That was my like Dark Sun, Dark Sin, whatever. Tekken. Actually, what was that called? Tekken. Not Tekken 6, but the other one. Tekken. Dark Resurrection. That's like my first. Well, no, technically, Tekken Tag Team was my first one. I played in my friend's place, but like the one I played most extensively was Dark Resurrection. But I haven't really Tekken. What? Come on, bro. Come on. Mystery Dungeon? Yes. Oh, that reminds me. I still gotta. Oh no, I still gotta figure out how to set the mystery dungeon, with the chat command. I've been so, like I said, I've been so occupied with catalyzing my game collection to sell that I just have been kind of pushing everything aside. I was always kind of a Soul Calibur guy. It just didn't. I mean, I think Soul Calibur is fun in its own right, but like, it just didn't stick very much. Because I remember when was it Soul Calibur 6 when that came out a couple years ago? Like the initial hype was pretty fun, but then like it kind of fell off really fast for some reason. Same thing with Samurai Showdown. That game was like popular for like maybe a year, but like that shit fell off really fast too. Like what happened? Like I remember when like Samurai Showdown got announced for Evo way before it was released. Oh, that was insane. But then the game died in like a year or two. Like nobody, like realistically, does anybody play Samurai Showdown? 4 was lit. It was the bounce mechanic for me. What's the one with the Zelda? The one I played the most was the Soul Calibur one on the GameCube with Link. It was Link in there. That was like it was so cool having like these other franchises joining in for the Soul Calibur thing. GameCube exclusive, yeah, that was cool. Oh shoot, we're one away. Okay, I hope you guys are ready. We're about to get a shiny right now. Right now, we're about to get a shiny. Within these two room resets? Within the next like 5-10 minutes, we're going to get a shiny. Okay, we're finally gonna make some progress after like 20 hours. Finally some progress. Alright, let's focus. We're about to get the shiny right in here. Right here, right now. Yeah, wasn't like Yoda, Nintendo, Vita, or something like that. Okay, that one I don't know. We're talking about like the recent one. The only exclusive I remember was the Link one. I don't remember what they had for PlayStation. Like PlayStation 2 had it, right? That one was... What the hell was that one? Wasn't it Kratos? Am I crazy? Or was Kratos in one of the Soul Calibur games? We gotta look it up. Toon Link. Toon Link. Young Link, right? Wait, was that? Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, no. In Melee, there's only regular Link, and then Young Link. I was like, Toon Link. I was like, that's an ultimate. Was that in Smash 4? I think it was. Was it in Brawl? I guess, yeah, Brawl was when Toon Link was a thing, right? Brawl. We got too many characters. It might be a controversial take, but I think that whatever the next upcoming Smash game, I think we should cut the roster in half. Cut it in half. It's too much. There's too many characters. Too many. Cut it in half. You can add the DLCs if you want, but like, just cut that shit in half, man. There's too many. What's my main on Smash currently? My main for Melee is Fox and Roy. I love Roy. Fox and Roy. God, I love Roy so much. Fox and Roy, and for Ultimate, it's Joker and Sephiroth. Joker, well, actually, I kind of jump around. I don't know. I kind of jump around. I think like my main man is definitely Joker. I used to be a Donkey Kong main, like a solo Donkey Kong main, but I gotta move with the time. Okay, I have Joker, then Sephiroth, but I'm also starting to pick up Cloud. I found Cloud really enjoyable in Ultimate. But also, I'm also picking up a Pocket Steve. Like, I think I'm like, I don't know, Pocket Steve. I don't know. I would say Joker for sure. Joker's like definitely my main dude. Like, absolutely my main dude. So Heihachi Mishima from Tekken was on PS2 and Xbox spawned from the comics. Oh, Spawn. Wow. Wasn't there a movie with Spawn recently, or is it coming out? Am I crazy? But I swear there was. Oh, okay. I mean, you haven't. Wait. What did I? Wait, what did I say wrong? What was wrong with my picks? What's wrong with what's wrong with my picks? And still no shiny. That's crazy. Didn't they nerf Minecraft Steve as well? Nope. Nope. If he's been nerfed a long time ago, it's not a noticeable nerf. No, they need to come back out of retirement and nerf Steve more, okay? As someone that has a Pocket Steve and Blaze Steve, bro is not it, man. Bro is just he's undoubtedly the best ultimate character as of right now. Hands down, there's nobody in the game that rivals him at the moment. Okay? It's like Steve and then like the next row of best characters. Steve is I you know, I hope we don't I hope when the next Smash King comes out and they ask like, what do you want? I hope we're not like, let's add Saitama for One Piece. And like then complain about like how like ridiculous and canonically he's broken. I hope that doesn't happen. Like again, I hope we don't ask for another character, or they put in a character that's just going to be incredibly hard to balance. And like the thing is, if you balance that kind of character too hard, it loses the essence of what that character is, right? Because theoretically, if Nintendo comes back out and they nerf Steve to the ground, I mean, as long as they don't remove anything and just like they just increase like frame and like RNG stuff, maybe. But like, I don't know, like. I feel like it'd be really like I feel like the only way to like fundamentally nerf Steve is to actually like remove certain moves, like remove like certain like things you can do, and like you actually have to like take options out of him to be able to like balance him. I think like increasing like frame data, maybe like bigger invulnerability or like bigger hurt, but I don't think that's gonna fix it. Like you legitimately have to like remove like fundamentally what makes him Steve, and that kind of ruins the whole essence of the character. So I feel like there's no really right way to balance Steve. It's either you kind of have to keep him the way he is, or maybe nerf him a little bit, but he's still gonna be. I feel like he's still gonna be kind of contender for like best character still, even if they nerf him down, or they just gotta remove him. My main, it currently is Insora. I love Insora. Oh man, Insora is fun to play. 320 characters to choose from. Smash Bros. Pechi 3D. Justice for Waluigi. Don't we all want Waluigi? Don't we all? Alright, we all. But at the same time, okay. No more Mario characters and no more Fire Emblem characters. I said it. No more. No more. We're sick of it. No more. There's too many Mario characters and too many Fire Emblem characters. We don't need any more, okay? if we're gonna add Waluigi, we gotta take someone out. We have to take someone out. I don't know who. I don't know who in the Mario cast we had to take out. But we gotta take somebody out. At least Birdo. Yeah, we could take Doc out. We could take Doc out. I hope Peach and Daisy's not a thing again. I hope they don't do. I hope they don't do Echo Fighters again. I hope that. What am I doing here? I hope they don't do Echo Fighters and just make them to skins. Just make them to skins, man. Like, the fact that Ken and Ryu, yes, they're different characters. They're different characters, but they play practically the same, but like just enough where certain things work with one and doesn't with the other is kind of mildly frustrating, right? We can take a Koopa Jr. I don't think Bro adds much to the, like, in my opinion, I don't think Bro adds much to the, like, the bigger scheme. Okay. Koopa Jr., in my opinion, doesn't really add much. Like, Mario's needed, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser. Right? I feel like that, keep that base for, then from there, like, pick and choose. Do you want Doc? I think my controller's broken. Oh, jeez. Barbie Ken interchat. Pokemon trainer with 3 starters from the other generation will probably be a thing. You never know. Diddy Kong was supposed to be a duo character. Oh, bro, you know what? You know it would have been so insane if in the next version of, okay, hear me out. In the next version of Smash, they make Diddy an actual duo. So like it'd be like Pyramithra, where you can press down B and swap, but it'll be Dixie. Dixie comes out. That'd be kind of cool, right? That would be pretty cool. The mechanics of Dixie, they were struggling last minute from okay. Damn. Well, whenever the next Switch comes out, I'm gonna assume we're probably gonna get a new Smash game, right? But what would they call it next? If they made like the biggest like collaboration of all Smash characters, right? Smash Ultimate. What would the next Smash game be called? Do you think they would put Smash Ultimate 2? Like, would that be a ballsy move? Just do Smash Ultimate 2 as a name. And the thing is, like, it makes me wonder. I wonder if they're gonna keep the same mechanics as Smash Ultimate, or they're gonna change it. Because the one thing I kind of disliked about Ultimate, in my opinion, was you couldn't ledge trump anymore. I feel like not having ledge trump made the game go really, really slow sometimes. If you had ledge trumps, you could actually punish some of these characters with like incredibly safe recoveries, right? They're like there's sometimes you just kind of have to stay on the stage and like, okay, and just wait for them to recover, because you can't punish the recovery, because it's like it's like stages right here, they're like in the bottom of the stage, and they can just stretch and hit the edge and grab it. So I wish ledge trumps were a thing. Which, okay, hear me out. Okay, you could technically ledge trump in Ultimate, but it's much harder and much inconsistent. Like it's like really weird. It's almost not even worth attempting at all. It's a waste of time. You're better off just setting up a ledge trap than even trying to ledge trump. Maybe a true timed counter. A true timed counter. What do you mean a true timed counter? What does that mean? And what movie? We're getting a movie? Like Ike? Oh, so a counter. So what about what do you mean like a true timed counter then? Because like you said, there are counters in the game, but like what do we do with it? Does every character have one? No. The only ones in the top of my head that has one is Marth, Luce. Most of the Fire Emblem characters have it. Not all, but most of them does. Okay. Like Robin doesn't have one. Violet doesn't have one, but most of the Fire Emblem character has it. In general, I mean, Incineroar and base Joker technically has a counter, but it's not really a counter. It's more of a damage reduction, power boost kind of thing. Like you can use the counter on Incineroar to get his I don't know what the official term is, but he gets like the power boost from it, and then Joker charges meter. Right, and then when Joker gets Arsene, it becomes a counter, right? And then Shulk has a counter, Sora has a counter, Greninja has a counter, Sephiroth has a counter, but the thing is, not all counters are equal, right? Some Palutena has a counter, yeah, but not all counters are equal. In my opinion, I think Joker Arsene counter is the best counter. That shit is like multi-directional and like really strong, right? Some counters are like one directional or breakable. It's really sad. Like Sephiroth has a counter, okay, where he puts something in front of him. He does like a little like motion. And it's like a blue block, and it also has like a hitbox within like a few seconds. But that shit breaks. Like one strong move, that shit breaks. And you go into like this tumble. If you did it in the air, like you're trying to edge guard with the counter, bro, you just tumble. I think you tumble, but you could recover. Like maybe, I can't remember, but like, not all counters are equal. It's absolutely insane. Like some counters just break. Like they have like a health level to some of the counters. Like if it passes a certain threshold, shit just breaks. And I feel that's actually insane to me. If it breaks, right? Because the thing about it is like I said, like in my opinion, Joker Arsene counter is the best in the game. But and also at the same time, I don't think I've ever seen Joker counter ever break. Like have like a threshold. I swear to God, that shit's like infinite. I've never seen that break. I almost want to say like Fire Emblem counters are also unbreakable. Like there's just no way. I feel like they're unbreakable. It's either they're unbreakable or they're super high, like unrealistically high, unless you use like maybe an item or something. Like it's not gonna break. Falcon Punch versus like counter. I'll test this later. If Falcon Punch, if I want to say if you Falcon Punch like Sephiroth's counter, I'm pretty sure his counter would break. I want to say it'll break. like there are some moves that there's like his counter is just, I don't know, man. That shit just breaks sometimes. It's ridiculous. I don't remember. There was another move that I saw in the video, like I saw his thing break. I don't remember what move it was. I think like Donkey Kong, his Donkey Kong punch, where he charged it up all the way. I think that breaks Sephiroth counter also. Probably same thing with Ganon's Warlock punch. I'm pretty sure that breaks Sephiroth's counter too. This is the best Pokemon on Switch. Way too underrated because of the remake. I don't know. I don't know if this. I don't know, man. we might be on different ships on this game right now. For this kid. What am I doing? I am collecting Diglets and Ducktrios because I'm sadistic. It's been about an hour in the stream, and I already feel depressed. Okay, I was so it's the cycle, man. First like 30 minutes to an hour, I'm happy, but then right after the hour passes, I'm just filled with dread. Dread. That's all I filled with. Metroid dread. So sad. Sometimes I think I'm insane. Sometimes I feel like there is no good reason to put yourself through this. There isn't, right? Is there a good reason, right, to put myself through this? And I want to say no. I don't. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to mention it earlier, but I got. Because of how well my my Pokemon Stadium video did on YouTube, it was enough for me to be eligible. Well, that and some of my shorts, right, did well enough to the point where I am eligible, or I was eligible for a YouTube partnership, so YouTube partner, and I did it a couple days ago, and it got approved today. I don't really know what it means because I looked up all my stuff, like my stuff I posted, but there was nothing about it being like eligible for money. So I don't know if there is a separate. I don't know if any of the videos I did before partnership gets monetized, or if it's only the things I made after that gets monetized. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see whenever that happens, right? Whenever I post my my Pokemon TCG video, whenever I'm done editing that, right? Well, I gotta start on it, right? Hey, thank you, Matchful. Just got my TikTok shop. Just start posting more great Pokemon. I appreciate it. And more and other Pokemon games. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah. We Twitch affiliate now, Pog. No, I'm partner. There is no affiliate in YouTube. Yeah, I can even do like YouTube membership and stuff like that. But I haven't really set that up, and I don't know if I really am gonna set that up because I don't really wanna I don't want to alienate more than I already have, right? Because I do YouTube. I stream on YouTube, and then Twitch, and then TikTok. But I don't want to like alienate like memberships or like subs too much. Like I mean, ideally I would like to be all in one place. But I mean, I guess we'll see, right? And I also kind of I've been kind of neglecting like also like getting new emotes or like incentives and stuff like that. It's just I feel like I'm not at a point where like any of that really matters, right? In my opinion, right? I could be like, oh, if you're a tier 2, you get to play 1 hour of this video game with. It's like nobody cares. I'm like, oh, like realistically, I wouldn't care. Okay. It's I feel like it's the same thing for like I feel like it's the same thing if I have like if let's say I get like an hour I'm somehow like a sub to like Shroud, right? Best FPS streamer, okay? I get and somehow I get picked for 1 hour with them. That's cool, but like I don't really care. Like I don't know what that 1 hour like I don't think I really like I don't think I really idolize any of these like content creators or streamers, right? I'm a fan of their stuff, like their YouTube videos or what they do, but like I don't know. I don't know. Gold tonight, get a shiny. But what comes before thunder? When it gets on YouTube. Oh yeah, actually that reminds me. Didn't Pokemon sign to YouTube? Oh no, actually no. Pokemon quit streaming on Twitch and now is streaming on YouTube without a contract or something. Something like that. But what was it? I mean, she's good. She don't have to sign anything. She's good. She's set up for life. She got that generational wealth. All right, she good. Oh, thank you for the lightning. I just saw that lightning. I just saw that, Mark. Thank you. But yeah, she's good. She don't got nobody to worry about. You gotta be a third place for people. Home, chill bros, online stream. Yeah. It's just hard. It's hard. It's hard doing everything by yourself. Yes. Please give me a shiny. Please give me a shiny. Please make my night and give me a shiny. Please make my night and give me a shiny. Because next stream we're playing Pikmin. Please, 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 please. Give me a shiny tonight, okay? Please. Please, 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 please. But yeah, I said it earlier on stream, but like that Pokemon TCG video, I don't know if I'm gonna get it out by Friday, right? I want to say I don't want to give myself such a harsh deadline right now because right now, like, even if I get myself like I'm gonna get it done by Monday, I'm not going to be like completely focused on it because I'm so distracted with like reorganize my collection and like sorting out all the things I'm going to keep and sorting all the things I'm going to sell, and then like making a list, looking at prices and checking conditions and testing the game out. I'm so like kind of in that motion right now where it's really hard for me to sit down and edit without thinking about it. So I don't know if I want to say it'll be done. I don't want to say the video will be done by this Monday because I don't know if I can guarantee that because I'll be honest. really don't know. Cause like this is something I've been like wanting to do for the past like 2-3 years. Like really like just offload my collection. Right? Hopefully for the right price. Okay, I don't mind giving little discounts. Okay, but like nothing too crazy. Okay, I've noticed that after I sold my PlayStation 2 collection, I should have, you know, I think it was a fair price for what I sold it, but I think I should have not sold it for that low. Like that was like almost kind of generously low. So I kind of have a little bit of like regret selling it for that low, but I just gotta accept it what it is. So like so going forward with the next stuff I sell to this local person, right? I'm gonna try to be a little bit more strict on how much I like take off, right? Just a little bit. Like once I get all of like most of like once I get most of this stuff like off my stuff, man, I'm gonna feel so free. I'm gonna feel so free. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I think my controller is actually breaking. It's oh man, my Switch controller. It's drifting down and up. That's not good. Okay, no, actually, no. You know what? I will get the video done by, at the latest, by the 8th. The 8th. So, next Thursday, I know it's a long time. Like, I'm giving myself a lot of time, right? But I'll make that the cutoff point. So it'll be done and ready by the 8th. Yeah. By the 8th. There we go, shiny. You know, I've been thinking, okay? I saw this TikTok yesterday. Someone talking about how the workforce kind of repeats itself, okay? Around 08, during the great housing crisis, there was an influx of finance majors, right? And now, a decade or so later, right, there's an influx of tech majors. But there's okay, hold on, let me. During 08, 09, there was an influx of finance majors, but not enough. But at the same time, it was like technically like the 09 to the 10 was like one of the lowest interest rates era ever. It was like the best time to be in tech for a tech startup. But now fast forward, apparently there's not enough finance majors, but there's too much tech majors. It was kind of weird, right? Oh, you watched the same thing? Yeah, it was this lady talking about it, and I was like, that's really fascinating. Like I never thought of it like that. But people who really blew up during like the Facebook era, like they got, there was a huge part of luck in it, right? Same thing for the people that benefit from the .com burst, like Mark Cuban, like he's probably one of like the biggest like beneficiary from like the most well known, right, from the .com burst. It's just, now, I'm sure their like their skill set played a part, right? But like I thought about it, like if Mark, like hear me out, if Mark Zuckerberg was a college, like a college graduate that just came out right now, that just graduated with like the current like 2023 graduates, I'm sure he wouldn't have a problem finding like a job like in one of the things. But would he or could he be able to make another Facebook, right? Or not even like a social media, but like the next big thing like a Facebook. Doesn't even have to be social media. And I wonder, and I thought about it last, and I don't think he could. Like I feel like he might. I feel like no. Okay, here, let me. He can, but I don't think it's going to be as big as Facebook. Like, I have no doubt in my mind, I think Mark Zuckerberg, if he was a college graduate, within the next 5 years, I feel like he could make a big company and be a millionaire. But I don't think in the current landscape, he, even with his skill set, I don't think he can become a multi-billionaire, like right now. Because the environment is just not right for him to be propelled up to as a billionaire. No doubt in my mind, like I said, he can be a millionaire easily. I feel like. Then again, and also, if you guys didn't know, Mark comes from a very, like, regardless of how well Mark did or not did, Mark Zuckerberg actually comes from a really well-off family. Surprisingly, I didn't know that, but I recently learned he comes off from a really well endowed family. So like, bro was good. Bro was good, like with or without, he's good. Now he's just richer. And that's it. Wait, Dave has visibly aged from his last sighting in TikTok Club. A regular Pokeball shell suffice. What? That's crazy. I actually have to shave. I forgot to shave. Tech feels so flooded right now. It wouldn't be as big, I'm guessing. Quit stealing my words. Couldn't imagine getting a coding degree right now in this day and age. Yeah. Well, you know, 2 years ago when I switched majors at the last moment from being a computer engineer, the world wasn't like this, okay? 2 years ago when I was like, I can't do circuitry anymore. Like, circuitry is not for me, okay? I like computers and computer parts, but this shit is not for me. I knew it, and I was like, okay, like what else could I do? I didn't want to be like a mechanical engineer. I didn't want to be a civil engineer. I didn't really enjoy that. Okay, I did a little bit of like 3D like related engineering classes, and it was fun, but I just didn't really enjoy it. I'll be honest. Okay, so I had my feet dipped into it. When you changed, was there any worry when you did? Worries. My only worries, and that is something that's still presiding right now, okay, is that people generally that goes, not all, but like generally people who graduates with like computer science or software engineering or any coding related degree, kind of like knew from, like, I'm not saying all, but like most of them knew since like high school freshmen, college freshmen, that they knew they were gonna do it. So they practically had 2 years. Yeah, my controller's drifting. They had 2 years to do a bunch of side projects, learn coding, like all of these, like extra, like 2 years to do coding. But me, I did it. I did it right after the 2 years. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do coding now. So I kind of jumped into coding, the coding major, without having like very little coding experience. So at this point, it's really unfortunate, but I'm playing catch up right now. I'm playing catch up against all these people that had 2 additional years to learn and practice and do things outside. Because the thing is, if I knew I was gonna be a coding mate, like a computer science or software major, I would have definitely done like I would have definitely been doing it like freshman and because like freshman and sophomore at college is like a breeze, right? It was so freaking easy. Like you had so much time, right? With the exception of maybe like when you get onto the latter part where you do like calculus 3 and like linear algebra, that kind of gets annoying. But like the first year and a half, like that was so much time I could have like fit in just to learn all of this like ahead. But like I said, because I'm so late to the party, I'm just like playing catch up. I'm still playing catch up right now. Like you guys see me stream for a few hours every like 3 weeks, 3 days, right? 3 days in a week. But like all other than that, I'm on Leak Code. I'm I'm trying to learn algorithms because for some reason as a software engineer, you need to learn all these sort of like well you learn algorithm as software engineer, but some of these job requires like way more advanced algorithms that like we never covered and we were never gonna cover in my degree because I'm not a computer science major. Computer science majors actually have more advanced algorithm classes, right? But we just did like computer science like 1 and 2, right? We just did like Java 1, Java 2. There was no additional like most of my software engineering class was like a bunch of like methodologies. That's all it was. Methodologies. Yeah, it was weird. Like I sort of kind of regret not doing computer science because one thing that I was kind of butthurt about, I was kind of upset about was that when I was signing up for like my last 2 semesters, there was like machine learning classes that I didn't know they had, but I couldn't take them because the prerequisite for some of the classes were these like computer science classes that wasn't like within my like mandatory classes, nor would I ever given the option to take them. So like I want to learn machine learning for my last semester, can't do it. I'm not because it's computer science major stuff. I can't do it. Nope. I'm like I was kind of upset because I wanted to try it out. So I had to do cloud computing, which I think cloud is great, but that class was a waste of time and money. I'll be honest. I feel like I could have taken a different class and got more out of it. Okay, like I'm being like super frank. I hated everyone in my group. Okay, 100%. Other than one person, I hated everyone there. Our teacher was like, our teacher just gave us slideshows. That's it. He didn't give us any video lectures, no nothing like that. No, it was all PowerPoints. It was by far one of the worst classes I've ever took because it was so offhand that it was actually insulting. I learned like this much from that class, and I had to look up everything else myself. It's not. I don't think it's that course's fault. I think it was just the university teacher's fault. Recently, I got promoted. I got promoted. Took a lot of work, but experienced years work is what people get hired. I'm taking AP Comp next year. Ooh. Well, Camp. If you're curious, if you want to know what kind of direction you want to take computer science, right? Because you can do like data science, you can do your traditional like back end, front end stuff. I would say, I would highly recommend. Okay, I would highly recommend if while you're to keep this in the top of your head, okay? Try leaning into machine learning, computer vision, and machine learning, and you're gonna thank yourself in a few years, because that's where the trend right now is going. Like there's a bunch the current like job position in the tech world that's like highly sought after is machine learning and like tech, computer vision stuff right now. Those are the most like competitive, highly competitive. Were you C# the whole time? C#. I took a course. I took 1 semester of C#. So I took one class of Java and 1 class of C#. That was like my whole experience in coding until like I was thrown into like my final semester. Yeah, that's actually insane. That's insane. Okay, why don't you go to the door and get to respawn? Oh. Yeah, you're probably right. I forgot. I was just talking so much. I keep forgetting to go in the door. Cause I was autopiloting. But what was I gonna say? Now that I think about it, okay. When my degree originally was computer engineering, they one of the mandatory classes was a Java class. So I did take 1 Java class. And that also was kind of the reason why I went after I knew I didn't like doing circuitry stuff. Like that wasn't it. I was like, okay, I took a coding class. Maybe I'll just swap to software engineering. All right, and that's what happened. That's kind of what kind of pushed it, right? But I actually kind of noticed what's really weird is that I took 1 class of Java. That was like the mandatory before I swapped. And then after I swapped, I had 1 more Java. I had 1 more computer science class I had to take, which was Java 2 or C# 2, which I took it in C#. So I've only had 1 semester in Java and 1 semester in C# before. And then after that, all of my classes after that, other than maybe my final semester, were all like methodology classes, like system requirements. We did a little bit of assembly. It was a lot of like different. Yeah, all the classes didn't really require any coding or any project. It was all really just learning different roles of a project, or like different like. It's like think of it as like presets. They were teaching you of like project plan presets, like Kanban, Scrum, Waterfall, Agile. So like these are like methodologies, and like that's what we learn for like the next like couple, like a few semesters and like 5-10 classes until my final semester. That's when I actually had to code. Like there was this giant gap of like little coding, giant gap of no coding, and then little gap of coding. It's actually bizarre when I think about it. Incredibly bizarre. Like I think current day software engineering classes don't set you up for the tech world. I don't think they set you up. Like dealing with computers, but network size? No, but we did sort of algorithms and they were cool. Hey, networking is... How do I explain networking? Networking is like... You maintain... It's like... Like I can't go that deep into it because I don't know like all the inner intricacies of networking, right? But like from what I've seen, like because like you could probably go on TikTok and look it up. Like you usually deal with servers and stuff like that, server maintenance, anything that involves servers, right? So if you ever get into networking, you probably deal with like probably nowadays you'll probably deal with what is it? Sorry, you'll deal with like a company's like server, with server, and maybe you work alongside with like an IT person. But I want to assume that a network person can probably double up as an IT person, but I guess it differs by company. And then like that, and then you can probably like work in like cloud based companies, right? Like cloud sectors of companies. Pretty sure my teacher is teaching me ancient computer science. We're still working with window forms. Window forms? Are you talking about like the? Are you talking about like the GUIs, the GUI stuff you could do with Java and C Sharp? C Sharp has the GUI stuff built in, and then Java, it's something called like Java FX, I think. I'm assuming that's what you're saying about forms. That's the only thing that's coming to my mind. GUIs. One oh eight. 108. 108. Actually, that reminds me. My diploma actually came in like yesterday. Yeah, it came in yesterday. Yeah, it came in yesterday. Look. You might not see it, but it's there. It's definitely there. That's it. That's my middle school diploma right there. It came in. Now I gotta go to high school and then college again, all over again, because I need another degree. I forged myself a new name, new name, age, and everything. Cause I need to go. I need to go get a finance degree, because coding ain't it right now. Michael, Visual Studio. Oh yeah. That's for C Sharp, right? I use that for a little bit too. Well, I think wait. Visual Studio. Oh yeah. No. We use the same thing. I use that. Yeah. There was another C Sharp thing I used. I think I used when I did C Sharp, I used Eclipse for Java, and then for C Sharp I used what did I use? Was it Visual Studio? Yeah, no, it was Visual Studio. Yeah. Yeah, I got confused for, well, not even confused. No, yeah. And then nowadays I just use this. I use VS Code because I can use it for web dev stuff. I'm currently, for one of my projects for Python, I'm building one of the side projects that kind of started on when was a PDF reader. A PDF reader that you would load up a PDF. I mean, you would load up a PDF, right? And then with that, you can. I'm probably gonna do like a user login kind of thing, and then from there you can like highlight. Which I'm still trying to figure out if it's how that's gonna work. You can highlight sentences on like a PDF, and then it'll be saved to a database. So whenever you log into your account and you load that specific PDF, it will remember what you highlighted. That's it. That's it for now. I think there's some other features I wanted to do, but that's all I had for so far for that. Student loans. luckily I don't have any student loans. I worked during my semesters. But that also means because all the money I worked went to school, I hardly could save, unfortunately. That was the downside. I couldn't really save much. Save my paycheck. I mean, other than like your 401k and your Roth and stuff, like other than that, but like, I couldn't like save outside. Isn't the job market way oversaturated for comp sci right now? Yes. But in my opinion, by the time you graduate, I think it's gonna get better. Because right now we're the dirt bottom right now, but I feel like give yourself a couple. Don't duck. Wait, Mustang, could you see my name and everything in there? And the only incriminating in there is my name, my legal name. My address isn't there or anything, right? Unless I'm doxing my university, which would be kind of funny, but there's nothing there. And another thing is that why does diplomas use such? Why do they use such pretentious, not pretentious, but like annoyingly to read pretentious text font for their diplomas? Okay, what's wrong with Arial bold? Okay, Arial bold italics. What's wrong with Arial? Okay, Times New Roman. Ever heard of it? Come on. What's wrong with that? Wingding? Ever heard of Wingding? That's more legible than that. I had to squint my eye trying to read that shit. I was like, huh? That's a if they spent 30% less ink, they spent 50% more ink than needed because they had to write extra little character structures to write the T. What's wrong with Arial? This is BDSP, Jake. BDSP, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Let's see. Maybe if I enhance it. Hold on, let me scroll up. I missed some comments. Okay, let's see. My favorite part of computer science is the answer coming to me at random times of the day. Hey, maybe you got it, Cam. Maybe you got the dog in him to be that computer science major. You got the dog. Maybe you're the new upcoming the new Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know what you're gonna make. I don't know what we're gonna need in the next 10, 20 years, but maybe it could be you, man. But yeah, like I said, by the time you graduate... Okay, wait. Are you... You say you're taking comp sci, AP comp sci. Does that mean... So you're at least a junior, senior, right? Right, so probably junior, senior. I feel like by the time you come out, hey, no, you're, yeah. By the time you come out and take 4 years for a comp sci major, I think, like I said, I think everything will kind of mellow out, and you'll have a better chance than us right now to get a job, because it's like every few months a big corporation just cuts everybody out. And I truly believe, okay? Yeah, but the loans not being there will change your life. That's awesome. Yes. Would you rather be Comic Sans? Yes. Just got kicked from another lot. Well, Alex, welcome. Welcome. You didn't say bye, Alex. Come on, man. Welcome back, though. Junior. Okay, so you got plenty of... Yeah. By the time you graduate college... I think the whole tech world would I think it because okay, I know that most of us that are in the tech world or like are about to graduate or want to go into tech are freaking out, but it's kind of what's happening right now is a rebalance. It's not something that just randomly happened. This is a course correction because of COVID. That's all it is. It's a course correction. Or everybody will... Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, okay? That's why I recommended him to go into computer learning and machine vision, computer vision and machine learning, because if AIs are gonna take your job, you should be the one that improves and work on the AI, right? And then at the same time, you are the one who have the hand on the wheel. Thus means you can also limit its capacity, its capability. Because let's just say you're a goddamn great coder. If you make him too good, he will replace you. So you technically have you have your foot on the pedal, and you can be the one who decides how fast the car goes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna lean into comp sci, lean into computer learning, machine learning. So that means you probably want to go into Python. I'm gonna go and try to get kicked out more or less for fun. See you later, Alex. ChatGPT carries me. Yeah, ChatGPT is a crutch. It's a crutch. I just recently started using it for coding stuff the past 2-3 months, and it really has been really blissful for troubleshooting, for sure. Oh wait, Alex, you've been getting kicked out of other lives for bullying people. Come on, bro. You can't. Come on. Melee's already in a bad light right now. Come on, man. You can't bring us all down with you like that. Come on, bro. And TikTok Live is a wild. It's like the Wild West, man. Man, some of the most craziest thing, and just sometimes I don't have words to describe what I see on TikTok Live. I really don't. It's just like how like I question myself, like, how are they still alive and doing this? How? No. I appreciate it. Actually, speaking about TikTok Live, there are some really egregious ones. It pisses me off so much, but they're so smart about it. Okay, there's one specifically one. Okay, I'm gonna mention. Okay, there was this. Maybe you guys seen it, because it was like constantly showing up on your feed a couple days ago. It was this one guy with a giant Coke bottle, and he's like, "Come on, one more like, and I'm gonna drop these bentos." He did it for forever, and then he's like, "All right, I'll do it at 2 million likes, 2 million likes, 2 million likes." And there are, I'm not just pointing him out. There are other and older people that did that before, but the fact that it's still happening baffles me. Where he keeps like 2 more million, and everyone's like, drop it, blah blah blah. And then once he hit the 2 million things, I saw like in live I saw it, because I joined at the last moment, and he reset his live thing, and then he started all over again. Like, I get it. He's like, a galaxy, and then blah blah blah, and I was like, wow. Like, a year or two ago, about a year, yeah, maybe a year or two ago, what I'm saying, those kind of live were definitely way more common. Super common, okay? But I was just very surprised that in the year like 2024, I saw something like that on TikTok Live, like just randomly on my For You feed, right? Because you could probably still find them if you go into the live section and like constantly scroll. You will eventually find them, but like naturally popping on my feed was very interesting, because it hasn't happened in quite a long time. But man, those type of people who do that, like, one more galaxy, once we hit 2 million, we're gonna do it. That shit annoys me, okay? It annoys me. So, do the water, yeah. With the lady, there was one with the lady. They're doing a little squeeze thing, and I'm like, bro, it's the same shit, man. They're trying to farm gifts for it to never pop, okay? You get kicked for political things, but I see no reason to bring that here. Nah. I mean, I don't mind talking about politics, but like I feel like unless it's for like unless the talk is to get you in the voting booth or something, or go to your local precinct and like vote for someone that you believe. I feel like there's no point, because just because we argue for 30 minutes for me to change one little thing about one little stance about like maybe something foreign relation related isn't really gonna change much, right? Because it's not like it's not like it's gonna change who you vote for or what you vote for, or maybe you just don't even vote, right? I have a friend that refuses to vote, and I said that's like I was like, I don't care who you vote for, just vote. Like I think regardless if you're right or wrong, I think you should kind of be in the motion of voting, right? Because it matters. Like we don't see the thing about the whole thing about voting, right? Is that people that don't care, or people that aren't in it, they don't care because they don't see the immediate effects of it. But like, it's scary to like, ignorance is bliss, okay? Like I get it. I'm kind of like that with politics too. Like I try to ignore it when I can because I didn't want to deal with it. But like, I understand that the more ignorant I'm being on purpose about not participating in politics, the more I'm losing out, because the people that care are actually swaying things into benefit them. And I'm just like, but the thing is, for us, the people that are losing, we're never gonna know. We're never gonna know the negatives until it's too late. Like, oh, like it took 10 years for it to happen, but now it's like it's not leaving and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So we kind of have to like bite the bullet even more. So that's really just my general sense about politics. I feel like just do something. Don't be negligent. I don't care if you vote left, if you vote right, up, right, down. Just do something. Yes, I'm sure 4 days. Of course. Some of them are pre-recorded. They probably. I hope they kind of fix that if it's pre-recorded. I was trying to get people on board with cutting. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I was trying to get people on board with cutting off the hands of thieves. Okay, that was I was okay. That could be a little excessive, okay? That could be a little excessive because every Monday and Wednesday since the beginning of the time, pretty much. Okay, I know, but like, hear me out. I feel like I hate it. Okay, I hate it when people do like really bad things and they get executed for it. Okay, let me finish. Let me cook. Okay, the reasoning why is that they got the easy way out. I feel like the more the more egregious of a crime someone commits, right? There's levels to it, okay? I don't want someone that steals like a lipstick or a deodorant to fall under the same thing, okay? The same thing as a murderer. But like, just a base like murder, okay? Murder, like, I feel like execution in times is such a cheap way out, right? I feel like they need to experience like the same thing, but of course not die. Like right before they die, they get saved, kind of like that. It's very fucked up, I know, but like, it's eye for an eye, tooth for whatever that saying is, right? That, and then some sort of like hard labor with like the worst working condition, okay? Like if you get a disease, like good luck, bro. Like, trust your immune system, kind of ordeal, right? Like the more the more fucked up it is, like the more fucked up your crime is, the more fucked up you can be with your punishment, right? Like some people, like if they get like sick, like you can help them out, but like the people that commit like mass murder, like you get like some like curable disease, but like you need like medicine to cure it. Like, you know, good luck. You know, hope your white cells can fight it off, kind of ordeal. I feel like there should be something like that, but it's always hard to kind of. But at the same time, what's difficult with that is like the difficult thing about that is like who's allowed to judge, who's allowed to determine what like this certain things pertain, right, versus that, because at that point you're kind of playing God with someone's life. So that's also another thing that kind of collides with it. So it's like this is all just in theory, like in the perfect world on paper, that's what I would do, but like it's not gonna happen because of all that, right? Because it's gonna be really messy if you do it. People are gonna be like, what gives you the right, and all the religious people are like, what made you God, and it's gonna be really really complicated. Oh, I missed. Hold on. What? Ancient Babylonian thing. Hold on. Wait. Let's get a shiny. Okay, here we go. Down so bad for a shiny. He's saying. But yeah, I think any sort of execution, because if you've done something egregious, yeah, I don't think execution is the way to go. Because like, why let them go out the easy way? It's so. I'm not saying let's condone torture, but like, there's definitely other ways. Like, we could probably do it more humanely. Okay, I'm just saying. I feel like execution is just way too of an easy out. Okay, like you gotta suffer a little bit. Okay. I'm pretty sure even all the like the most terrible people that are gonna execute it still get their final meal, right? I'm pretty sure they get one final meal of their choice, right? In my world, they don't get it. In my world, they don't. All right. In my world, if it somehow has execution, they don't get it. Come on, bro. Really dark place. I think the government should be able to unlock it. If you get life, you should be able to choose. But if you get life, you should be able to choose death. Hold on. I would disagree with that part. I say if you get life, you choosing death is another easy way out. Just like, I guess it would really depend on the crime, right? But then if you've done something so bad that requires life, right? It must be pretty egregious. Yeah, I would probably stand with not being able not being able to let go, right? Because that's just, come on, bro. Like, repent for your sin, dog. Come on. Should be unlimited community. That would be so funny. They give the inmates a month to practice. That'd be so funny. That should be a. I'm just saying that should be like a new Netflix show. People on death row. You gotta beat all the best of the best in the esports to be able to live or not. That's crazy. Hey, what's up? Uh-oh. I gotta go reset my room. Uh-oh, I'm about to die. Uh-oh. I'm running the clock down. I'm throwing. Here. One more encounter, then we'll reset the room. What if that Shinx over there is shiny? And we'll never know. What if? What's for dinner? What's for dinner tonight? A shiny Pokemon. A shiny Power World. Could tell them to do a shiny Pokemon challenge. Heard that's terrible. Worse than death. Oh. That's crazy. You know what's something? You know what's something even funnier? Another one would be you gotta go live on Instagram and post on Instagram Reels for like for one whole year, and bro, Instagram, dude, the Instagram people are just different breeds, man. God, it's so funny, bro. Instagram, like I swear to God, if I post my stuff that I post on TikTok to Instagram, I did for a little bit, but like if I post some of it, I feel like I get bullied, like straight up. I think some people might just bully me, just like for no reason, no reason. What's your final meal choice? So if I had a meal, I would. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm kind of curious. Okay. So you know when you pass away, right? After a little bit, your body shoots out all of your excrement. Do you think it'd be fucked up if I request like a buffet and eat till like I couldn't breathe and then died just so that they have to clean up the most gnarly, I mean like Chinese takeout, Taco Bell, everything under the moon, and put it in my body, and just when I die like this, and just like it release the most gnarly like pool of just ooh of gnarly shit. You think they'll allow me to get a buffet just so I can do that? Like my final FU. So where are you going with this? People have sort of done that where they just get pounds of food. I mean, like, I'm just saying. Ooh, you know what? I would get. You think they'll let you have like psychedelics for your final meal? Or do you think they will reject that because they want you to be like sober for it? Just like what if I get so much alcohol that I just die from alcohol poisoning before like the execution? I mean, I guess that serves the same purpose, and it's actually kind of more painful actually. So never mind. Scratch that out. I'm just trying to make it like the most miserable for them to like clean up. I don't know. Rejected, not allowed. Okay. Because I was like, what if I could? Because you know, in a world, I was like, what if you could just take like mushroom or some kind of psychedelic and kind of be like, kind of disappear peacefully, right? Don't even know you're getting like, you know, zooped away from the world. I'm gonna go get kicked out some live. I hope I'm back here. All right, see you, man. Good luck, Alex. All right, good luck. But like realistically, I don't really know. It kind of makes me sad when I think about it, right? Because at one point, right? At one point in whoever, because at one point in your life, there will be a final meal, right? That's not like related to execution, right? And just thinking about that makes me really sad. because at one point it does all come to an end for all of us, and it's just really sad thinking about a final meal. I don't know. But that also kind of makes me wonder. I wonder what my final meal will be. Like, I'm just thinking in the future. Like, I wonder where I'm gonna be, how I'm doing, if I'm gonna be broken, homeless on the street. Like, what my final meal would be. Does make me kind of wonder, right? But in this hypothetical situation we're speaking of, I would probably ask for some of the finest Alaskan salmon probably. I'd probably go for salmon or some sort of like Texas brisket. I don't know, something from like from one of like the local Texas like barbecue spots. I don't know. Probably, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I heard Tennessee has pretty good barbecue. Did I get all the shinies? I think I got it. Yeah. The way you would leave them with a mess before you leave. Open out a straw. You know the shiny hunt has gone to shit when we're just getting philosophical. Wow, you know, you guys, I mean, you guys weren't here for like the first like 50 hours, but I was the first 50 hours when I was shiny hunting the starter. I sounded crazy. I sounded absolutely maniacal sometimes. And it was just me like generally just talking to myself. Like half the time it was just me talking to myself. It was weird. I know you were there. Mustang was there. He was there. He understands me. He's just like, there he goes again. He forgot to take his meds. He understands as the as the normal person here. There he goes. He's off his straws again. The first round you're on Pokemon Stadium. I joined around another 100. We're 100. Dude, we're about to hit. Oh my god, we're about to hit 109. Give me a second. I'm gonna go like. I'm gonna go get some more water and use the. Yeah, give me a second. Alright, for whoever's in the lobby, please collect a lot of Diglets and Duck Show for me, please. Yes. Yes. Damn. It only went up by 3. What? Where'd he go? Bro, this lobby sucks butt. Only 11? Hey, what's up, darling? What the heck? Bro, I was only gone for like 3 minutes. Okay, like 5 minutes max, okay? Maybe 3, okay? Like, come on. Do I have to hop lobbies? Should I? What am I doing? I am suffering. That's the best way I can describe it. Suffering. I'm collecting these little diglets and duck trios to fill up this bar, just so I have an increased rate in catching shinies. That's it. I'm playing a walking simulator so I can catch shinies. Hey, BDSP. you know, it surprises me when I see people actually, when I see the few people that come in and they actually tell me they like BDSP or they're like happy to see BDSP. it makes me really wonder, because the weird thing is I was just sitting there trying to get a total down, so they're so hard to find. Yeah, because like, but back to it, but like, for the few people that come in and that are very pro BDSP, which are not a lot, but you guys are like almost rare breeds nowadays. It's like a rare breed. Flashback to when I did the 151 Diglett side quest in Pokemon Sword Hours. 151. Oh, I haven't played that DLC, so I don't know what that is actually. I plan on playing it though. I plan on playing it. But what do you get for doing the Diglett quests? Hopefully a Pokemon? Right? It can't be like, oh, you get 5 rare candies, right? Hopefully a Pokemon. Because there's no way you did that for like 20 Great Ball, right? Like, it has to be something like worth your time, because that does not sound fun at all. Yo, I feel the game could have been better. It's a good game, especially for being a DS remake. I think after playing this game for almost 110 hours, 109 hours, excuse me. Oh, let's round it up. 110 hours, okay? And spending most of my time in the Grand Underground, okay? I think they dropped the ball. I think they did. Especially in the Grand Underground. Okay, I think they dropped the ball. And when I first started this whole challenge of collecting shinies in the underground area, okay, I was very optimistic. Okay, actually, I'm lying. In the beginning, I was skeptical, but when I started playing, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. But then after I spent hours and hours and hours and hours, a little too much hours in the Grand Underground, I started to peel the layers like an onion. Okay, multiple layers. And once I got to the middle of the onion, it was just more onion. And onions stink. Thus, this game kind of stinks too. Okay, I don't know, man. This game really dropped the ball. Really dropped the ball. unfortunately, I was rooting for it, you know, I was rooting for it, but it just something about it just doesn't feel right. Okay, it's not the chibi thing. It's not this redesign and redone of the Grand Underground. It's just something just doesn't, just missing something. I don't know. Okay, cool. But you have to go the entirety of the map and find these Alolan Diglets, which you can only see the tiny hair on there. Oh yeah, this Homer hair. Then you get an Alolan Mon every 10 to dig. Oh, okay. So that's how you get. So that you do that to unlock Alolan Pokemon. Okay. Interesting. I agree with you on that because they didn't have the feature in the DS. If they hadn't dropped Legends Arceus right after this, this would have been a bad year for Pokemon. Yeah, Legends Arceus definitely kind of saved that year. This game, let's talk about the positives, okay? I'm feel like I'm being a Debbie Downer right now about this game, okay? Positive one, okay? Probably the most biggest and best thing about this game, it runs better than Scarlet and Violet. I think that's like a huge plus, okay? Any Pokemon game that runs on the Switch and runs better than Scarlet and Violet is a plus for me, okay? Automatic plus. And then, what else is there? Pokemon following is really cool. I like that. That was like the best thing, right? I'm glad they brought it to this game, right? That's a plus. What's another one? You get to fight Pokemon in the underground, right? That's pretty cool. Not a thing that, right? Different biomes. I think the whole concept of having different little mini biomes in the Grand Underground was amazing. I feel like okay, hear me out. I'm playing Sword right now, but there was a shiny grass and it popped in and out. Am I? One thing I think they could have done with the Underground that would have completely changed my opinion on it is that if the Underground was procedurally generated. I feel like if it was procedurally generated, I think that would have been more fun. Something like that, right? Something like that. A procedurally generated Underground. Or necessarily, it doesn't have to be procedurally generated. They could have like multiple routes that just constantly cycle through, right? Depending on the time in the day and the month and the year, it just constantly like cycles through the frequently though, right? And that could also and they could use also like weird like Palkia Dialga logic or like the space of time and space, right? Which could they use like, oh, because of them, like the Underground, it goes to explain why it constantly changes, right? It goes with like different like different timeline of the Underground, and at the same time they can argue and have something like the warp hole, like if you play Ultra Sun and Moon, you know what I'm talking about, right? You can go into the time rift, space rift thing, and then you can like find legendaries in there, right? They could have done something like that with the ever-changing Underground. Something like that. I think that would have been really cool. I think that would have been the revamp. That would have been much better than what this is. Just saying. That revamp would have been just sounded so much better. Okay. Let us have an adventure. Okay. The best thing about the Sword and Shield DLC was the Dynamax adventure. Okay. I think that's like what people. I mean, It's great for shiny hunting and hunting in legendaries, yes, but like I think that's like what the most fun is, right? In my opinion. I've never played it, but I've seen people play it, but it looks really fun. Kind of wish they kind of did like that adventure style in here, right? For the underground. For the people that want to mine, they can go to this separate room and mine. For the people that want to go into this underground biome, separate biome, underground and do that, they'll let us do that. But the world is not fair. I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought. A lot of yapping. I get it, but just a thought. You know what's crazy? I'm currently at 744, including this Machoke for encounters. So I am currently at 744 encounters since my last shiny, and I think I'm about to break my previous record because it was also 700 and something. So that is not good. Actually, we can check right now. Alright, let me reset the room. What's the odd right now? Okay. When you get the Diglett, when you fill the bar to 40, the rate becomes half of modern odds. So whatever it's so half of the 4,000 shiny odds. So it becomes 1 out of 2,000 something. During this 3-4 minutes of bliss. That's all we get. That's all we get. A couple minutes. Cuts it in half. Kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. Kind of wish they either give us more time, or like make it a little bit harder. So I'm about 9 encounters away from beating my previous max. Damn, it really did take. Oh man. Oh. It's been 19 hours since my last shiny. Oh man. Oh. God. Shiny rate. So 4096 divided by 2. So it's 1 out of 2,048. Yeah. Right. That's what the rate is. During that bonus. Oh, we've been doing this for 19 freaking hours. Okay. Here we go. Let's break the curse and get a shiny now, okay? Let's break it. Booger Bear. Man. Oh, Booger Bear. And I'm inching closer and closer and closer and closer to not getting a shiny. Shiny Bibarel, right now. Calling it, right now. Shiny Bibarel. Is Shiny Bibarel slightly lighter or darker? I actually don't remember. I think he's slightly lighter, right? He is slightly... Okay, he's like mustard. He's like mustard that went bad. Okay, he's like, okay. Oh, yeah, he's like brown mustard. Whatever that means. I don't know why I just immediately went to mustard in my mind. Mustard. No purple bib. Unfortunate. It's okay, it's okay. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be alright, okay? It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be a-okay. Gold, actually, you know what? Golden makes more sense. Okay, I was thinking of like, actually no, honey mustard bibarel. If we get a actually no, I don't want to manifest it right now. I don't want a bibarel right now. I want a Shinx. I want a shiny Shinx. Let's go for it. Shiny Shinx. I was actually lying. I didn't want a shiny Shinx. I was just saying that just so I could trick the game to give me a shiny, but sometimes life doesn't go the way you planned it would, or you think it would. Oh man, 4 more encounters and I beat my current standing of longest hunt. Not shiny. I see. Please, please be shiny, please. Every hour that passes, I just get like that much closer. Just, you know, the thought. You know, the thought passes, okay? I'm just saying, it just passes. I'm not gonna delve. It's just this game hurts me, man. This game hurts me. Like, it hurts me. What mod am I hoping for? Honestly, any of them. But if I had to choose, I would go for Munchlax can spawn here. Either a Munchlax or a shiny Cherubi. Just because I don't think I've ever had that shiny. Ever. I wanna give it a whirl, you know? No, Combi, shiny male Combi. I lied. Everything, I lied about everything. Shiny male Combi. I lied. That's what I want. Is that all of it? Yeah. Yes, it was. All right, let's head back up. We gotta heal up our friend Mustache. He's on his last leg. Bum. W shiny Combi for real. Yup. That's what I'm saying. Combi's underrated, okay? Combi's all underrated. We got it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Everything will be alright, okay? Keep your chin up. We're gonna be okay. Alright. No bad thoughts. Only good thoughts, okay? Ooh, 14? Hello? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, my morale is going up a little bit, okay? They did like a third of the work for me, okay? Okay, I like that. Okay? That's what I like to see. Okay? Big numbers, okay? Only big numbers. Especially the male. Everyone always wants to feel yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes sometimes you don't want to stick an Everstone on him forever, you know? Or her. You wanna be forever Combi. You know, Vespa Queen's really cool. I like her whole gimmick about attack order, defense order, heal order, whatever that order kind of move. I always thought when I first saw it, I thought it was one of the coolest thing. Like exclusive to only Vespa Queen. But that shit was kind of cool in my opinion. But like, you know, like I said, either male shiny Combi, Cherubi, and Munchlax. I'm probably gonna guess the Munchlax is not gonna happen. Okay, I feel like I used my luck already. Okay, and why I'm saying that is because this Absol. This Absol is a rare spawn, just like Munchlax. So I think I used my luck in getting like a rare shiny Pokemon already. So ideally that'd be cool, but I would be totally down with either or male Combi or Cherubi. Alright. But ideally, if I had to choose between both of them, okay? If I had to choose between a male shiny Combi and a Cherubi, I would go for the male shiny Combi. Because I haven't owned the shiny variation of either of the Pokemon, but I feel like finding a male shiny Combi is much more. It's a little less common, I feel like, right? I don't think that happens very often, right? The last time I remember someone catching a male shiny Combi was this person on Legends Arceus, and they were going through like a giant marathon of like every Combi outbreak, and he was hunting. He caught like a handful of shiny Combis. But it took him like, I don't know, maybe like 19 attempts or something. Like somewhere between 10 to 19. I don't remember the exact number. Before he actually got a male shiny Combi from Legends Arceus. Which in my opinion is a fairly easy game to shiny hunt in my opinion. So getting it in here in the underground area would make it more special to me. It'll give me the push. The moral push, okay? Maybe not the competitive push, but the moral push for me to chug along in this. I don't even want to call this a challenge, because at this point this isn't a challenge. This is a hostage situation. Like, believe it or not, I'm under hostage by this game at this point. There is no mutual respect for one another. This is hostage, hostagee, and hostager, or whatever. The bad person. Okay, there's nothing cordial between me and this game anymore. It has been long gone, 50 hours ago. Thanks for following, man. Arceus and Scarlet and Violet are so much easier to shiny hunt in because you get so much spawn at once, supposed to just one. Yeah, that and I feel like Arceus. I want to say it's easier to shiny hunt in Arceus. over Scarlet and Violet, right? Sure, you can use the sandwich if you want, but man, oh man, being able to just glide over the map and hear that is just so, like, you can play the game like half awake, and there's a chance you're not gonna, there's a chance like if you play either game like half asleep, there's a good chance you're gonna miss the shiny in Scarlet and Violet. But in Arceus, most likely not, because you're gonna hear the and you're like, oh, there's a shiny. So it's like dopamine hit right there when you hear that sound. It's great. It's amazing. I love hearing that sound, because you know you just hit gold. But you know, at the same time, as much as I love Arceus, I kind of detest it, but not because of the game's fault. It's just because my shiny luck was so my luck was so good and so bad that I got three shiny Star Rays. I don't know why. Yeah, I just got home from a 10-hour shift, and the power from my block is out. Let's go! Let's go! I mean, oh man, oh no, not the food in the fridge. No. Oh no. Don't you don't you have a generator at least? Please tell me you have a generator. You can't let the food go bad. Let's go! No, I'm kidding. Yes! Please give me shiny. Shiny Glameow right now. Should have known when all the streets are. Do you know how long it's been out? Because I guess you probably already checked the fridge right before. I think the right thing would have been to check the fridge and all the perishable goods before you got into it, to be like, hey, my power's out. I'm sure you. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know how. You've probably done that. Yeah. You know, I always wondered, like, if you ever seen like the Pokemon anime, right? You know how like how like Team Rocket always somehow powers like their machines by using one of those like bicycle like electricity thing, how they pedal and they create electricity. I wonder if like sometimes in my life I wonder, like, maybe I should have one of those in the house, like just for these situations when like my power goes out. Like, I don't want the food in the fridge to go bad. But then I think about it, I'm like, damn, how fast do I gotta pedal to keep a fridge going on though? Because like I swear to God, like every year, every time there's like a fridge innovation, right? Like the smart fridge, and like I'm like, don't they take more watts now? I was like, how long and fast do I have to pedal for this to work? I feel like in the 90s maybe it would have made more sense, because I'm sure a fridge wasn't like that much of a power guzzler, right? But it does make me wonder. I'm like, maybe it's not a good idea to get like a bicycle attached to a generator and pray to God it works. Probably not. I missed it. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this game. I missed the room reset. Actually no, I didn't do all of that. No, I actually, what am I saying? I was supposed to say like I did all of that. I did like 2/3 of it. Okay, I didn't do all of it. Was that really all of it? There's no way. Oh, there's one more. Here we go. Shiny. Calling it. I don't even have to look. I didn't hear the sparkle and I immediately got sad. Team Rocket should have just be a separate company like Silphco at this point. I'm actually kind of curious. So you know how like Giovanni was like a boss of a company, like the boss of Team Rocket? Did he own like a shell company for Team Rocket to operate under, or did he just legitimately have like Team Rocket LLC, like in the Pokemon world? Like, how did that work? Did he just have like a big building in the middle of like I don't know, Los Angeles version of Pokemon that had a giant R for Team Rocket, or was it like? I mean, usually, from the anime and the movie, he usually lives like in a giant mansion somewhere in the middle of nowhere, usually, or his building's in the middle of nowhere, in some secluded island. But like, if that's the case, would there really be a need for him to put like some sort of like sign or indication that this is Team Rocket? Sadly, you must. See you later, darling. Thanks for dropping by. It's been down for 3 hours, and we'll be back for another 3. Oh no. Oh no. My controller is actually kind of broken. Weird. I guess I'll know when I start playing Ultimate some other time. I'll definitely notice the drift when I'm playing like Smash or something. Damn, another 3 hours. Let's go! Let's freaking go! I mean, God bless. God bless you, man. We feed off the downfall of others. This game brings the worst out of me, I swear. Ooh. I'm sorry. I can't contain my joy, my giddiness. 35! Oh my god! Of course we are, man. Listen, listen. If you need to spend the night over here, you can. Okay, that was okay. I'm sorry. You should probably get all the. Actually, no. 3 hours. 3 hours. Probably all your perishable goods are probably. Actually, no. No. California. 3 hours. No, that should be okay, right? Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours should be okay. I don't think that's really enough for like everything to go bad. It'll be done for 6 hours. just don't open the fridge, right? I mean, to be fair, I don't know how long. I never really did, you know, nobody really does the math, but like, I don't really know how long a modern fridge retains its coldness. Not very long, I'm assuming. Probably not 6 hours. So I guess your best bet right now is, I would say go to your local gas station and get some bags of ice. Bags of ice and just put it in the fridge. And then like close it so like the coldness will be contained in there. And it's either that or you go get like an ice box and put all like the perishable good in your ice box or something. Right? Might be a lot of work, but it definitely beats cleaning and getting rid of good food that met an unfortunate fate, right? There we go, Booger Bear, right now. What do I gotta do to get a shiny? Like, what? I don't know. What I gotta do? Bum 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 bum. You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever got a shiny off of one of these like lobby swapped Diglets. So like a lobby where I come in and like it's pretty much like 90% done. I don't think I've ever got a shiny off of those. I've always got one. All three of the ones I got were, I think, based off like me like collecting most of them. So I'm gonna assume I'm probably not gonna get one on this one. Just a guess. Just a guess. Who knows? One day, we gon' get it. One day. One day. I gotta leave. I think a timer is about to happen. Oh my god, it's wasting my time. Whew. Okay. I think I'll be good. I think I'm good. Here we go. Final room for tonight. Okay, we're gonna get a shiny. Final room. Final room. Final room. I really gotta start my editing tonight. Final, yes. Finale. No coin flip. We'll do one more. We'll do a Union Circle. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Union Circle. We'll do one coin flip. One, okay? One time. God, I hope I get a shiny. Oh, God. You know, whenever we finish this challenge, how long do you think the whole Pokemon Showdown thing is gonna take? The whole to top 500? Because I feel like a year or so ago, I felt more confident because I wasn't that rusty. But now that I haven't really done it in like I guess another year plus almost 2, I don't know if I'm feeling confident with the whole Pokemon Showdown thing. But I want to go for it, right? Like I feel like eventually I can hit top 500. I just don't know how long and how many attempts it's gonna take, right? Like maybe I'll know how actually bad I am in Pokemon. Like actually. Was it? Is that? I thought you came in when I was in Minecraft. Was it Pokemon Showdown? You would see my no. What? Oh yeah. I did post it there. Yeah, you know it's really weird how initially when I posted the Showdown clips, like it did really well. Nowadays, I don't know. Well, then again, I haven't really done Showdown in like over a year. Nor have I posted them in the main one either though. I forget. You know, I forget sometimes. Like, I forget when certain like eras you guys come from. Which is really weird. Man, Pokemon Showdown. That's crazy. Cause that's from like I said, from my main TikTok, and I haven't done that in like maybe 2 years now, over 2 years. When I finally transitioned, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna post everything on my other channel instead. But like I said, I feel like I got too many to count. But what was it? I sort of kind of regret posting. I mean, I think I talked about it before, but I sort of kind of regret posting easy content, right? Because if you remember on my TikTok, I used to post like reaction videos, like easy clickbaity video, like easy like commentable, easy videos that are easy with like easy interaction, right? Like one of them were like the terminal montage stuff, like terminal montage video clips. Which no, screw that guy. Honestly, whoever that person is that runs terminal montage, I hope he stubs his toe on the corner of his bed. Like, that person is not a good person, to be honest. Like, I do not like that person at all. That's why I don't watch any of that person's stuff anymore. Isn't this easy content? No. Like, listen, if you compare like my old content versus like the amount of views and stuff I get versus like the Pokemon Stadium TikTok and the BDSP TikTok, it's like night and day. But because all of those easy follows and clicks I got from those like react videos, that didn't really translate over at all. But so slowly but surely, interesting enough, my follower count has been going down, and I think it's all those people that followed me initially from the. I think what's happening right now with my follower count right now is slowly going down, but it's like going up, but it's still going down, and I think it's I'll do one more because last stream it got cut off, so technically I do owe you guys one more, and then after that I'll do a coin flip, like one coin flip. So technically at the lowest I'll do one, at the most I'll do two, right? Depending on the coin. But what's up, Riley? yeah. So right now, I know it's weird to look at, but like every once in a while, like every few months, I see my number go down just a little bit, and I'm like, okay, so this is like the trimming of the fat right now. That's what's happening, which is like a really interesting. And, like I didn't think about it initially because when it started happening, maybe like a couple months ago, I was like, oh man, like my number's going down. But I'm like, I just kept thinking about it over the past few months. I'm like, oh, it's just the trimming. Well, no, like no, the one coin flip we get after this, that's it. Like regardless of after, regardless if I get heads or tails, I'm doing that one thing one time, and then that's it. I can't. We're not gonna do the whole multiple coin flip. Not after yesterday. Four heads. Come on, brother. Like four heads. My luck is on in the wrong place. It's in the wrong place. Okay, it should be in here, not here. We're in the wrong business. Let's go. That's what I like to see. That also reminded me. Do you think it'd be weird if I swap my camera angle? I really like this angle, but the way like I mentioned before, like the way my monitor is all positioned and everything, I can't get like I can't get a nicer shot or closer angle shot. So I was thinking of maybe moving it to like a side like an angle one. But like I'm just but the thing is I'm just so used to this now, like this side stuff. That was like I did that in 2021, like the side angle. And but like at one point I swapped to like the front view and I never swapped. And now it feels weird to go back to a side view and then not this, because this feels more intimate, right? This like me looking versus me just doing this and you see this all the time. I don't know. I feel like I've watched a video in the past. I'm sure you have, right? I'm sure. It could, small world, right? Small world. We only got one of this in this galaxy. No, small world. You might have. You might have seen me on the street. Who knows? Bum ba-dum, ba-da-da-bum, ba-dum. You like the front view? Yeah, I don't know. I'm considering trying out the side view. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shoot! You know, one day when we get the triple duck trio again, one day we'll get it again. The world will never be the same until I get the triple duck trio. Like what a time to be alive. Dude, that was a crazy stream, or that crazy moment in that one stream. Cause I remember I did that and I still didn't get a shiny that stream. Wrong luck in the wrong place. Okay, yet again. Yet again. Power came back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Isn't that a good thing? That's a great thing, right? Power back. Let's go. We got life. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Boom, 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 boom. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Platinum is better. Well, I mean, I didn't say it wasn't better. I didn't say it wasn't bad. Oh. Bro, it's out here for my throat over here. You think I want to be here doing this? No. No. This game sucks. This game... Oh, brother, this guy stinks. This game sucks. Look at him playing this game for 100 and almost 10 hours. This guy stinks. He hasn't taken a shower in 110 hours. This guy stinks. Yes, I've been live and awake with no showers for the past 109 hours and 31 minutes. Just saying. Just saying. Bet y'all can't do it. Alright? Bet y'all can't do it. I'm just saying, it's a skill. Talent. It's talent. Alright? Tag me in, coach. Tag me in. Let's go. Saw that? That was magic. Magic, okay? Woo, magic, alright? Fear me. Alright? I can make a pigeon appear out of nowhere. What's up? Alright? This rabbit? Dead air. Incredible. Watch this. I'm about to show you my greatest magic trick of all time, okay? Greatest magic trick. Watch. It's about to happen, okay? Watch. Shiny. Wait, I lied. Hold on. Let me do a redo. Rewind. Let me do a redo. Hold on. One more time. Hold on. You gotta give me 3 tries at least, okay? 3 tries, okay? Even the best makes a mistake sometimes, okay? Even the best. One more. Okay. I get 2 more tries. If I can find... Oh, here we go. Shiny. Okay, one more try. No, listen. 3rd time's a charm, remember? 3rd time's a charm. Promise. I put my magician license on stake here, okay? 3rd time's a charm. Abracadabra. Where's the 3rd one? There we go, abracadabra. Shiny. Hey, Rainer, how are you? Hiya. I just want to shine it. Just... Please, give me the shiny. Just caught a Caldeo and Shield. Oh, wait. Huh? You can get a Caldeo and Shield? What? I didn't know you can get. I thought Caldeo was. I thought the last place you can get a Caldeo was in Sun and Moon. You can get it in Sword and Shield. Booger Bear, calling it. Oh, I see. Caldeo. Is this from the DLC? Right? This is the Dynamax adventure? Am I shiny hunting? Unfortunately, yes. I am unfortunately... Shiny Combi, shiny male Combi, shiny male Combi. Shiny Combi, shiny Combi. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. It wasn't shiny. I should have noticed with the little red mark. It just it's just not fair. Not Dynamax, really? Okay. I didn't know you could get it. Like well I don't have the DLC, so I don't know, but like yeah, I didn't know you could get Caldeo and Sword and Shield. That's cool. Call me Depresso because I might just do it, Shaggy. Huh? Shiny Bibarel, please. You're my last hope. You're my last hope. The worst part is I gotta do this 2 more times. Like that's what gives me nightmares. It's like cold sweat in my back. Like I gotta do this 2 more times. Okay, I've been stuck here for so goddamn long. So this is the longest dry streak I've had so far in this game, minus the starter. Okay, the starter is a whole nother beast. I don't want to I want to shelve that memory in deep in my brain and just erase it. But like apart from that, this is by far the longest shiny hunt in the game I've gone so far. Please, you complain and you shall receive. Please. Oh my god, bro! I can't trick the game into giving me a shiny. Like it does not compute. It just don't work. This is your longest? Yeah. 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 Alright, here we go. Well, that was it. Now, we're doing a coin flip. Coin flip, okay? If we land heads, we're gonna do another Diglett, okay? If we land tails, then the stream is done. Because that was technically the last time I was gonna do it tonight. But I still gotta... I said I was gonna do 1 more coin flip, okay? Here we go. Do we stay and do another Diglett bonus, or do I get off and go eat dinner? I just go eat dinner. Yes. No, I'm kidding. No, I listen. I appreciate all you guys being here. Okay, I enjoy every minute. Okay, not of this game, but like enjoy. You know what I mean, right? Like I enjoy being here, but like not here, right? Like you get it, like. Yeah, right. Yeah. I hate this game. Like, I know some of you guys just came today or just now, but like, remember, I'll be back Friday. Okay, Friday, Pikmin. Okay, Friday. I don't know if you like Pikmin. Hope you're here Friday. If you're not, and then I'll see you Monday. Okay. Yes, I gotta go eat dinner. Okay. 3.5 hours stream, not bad, not bad. You know, could be better, right? You know, rookie numbers, rookie number. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mustang, as always. See you later, Rainer. See whoever's here. I will be signing off. Okay. Thank you. Have a great night. Bye bye.